All right, everybody, welcome back to another Red Dead Online discussion video. In this video, I'm basically going to be discussing things not only I would like, but also what you guys would like to see in future DLC coming to Red Dead Online, just as a whole. Basically in this video, I'm gonna be basically taking some of y'all comments, or majority of the comments that I've seen throughout my videos, that's basically giving advice or saying things that they would like to see inside of Red Dead Online in future updates and future DLC. Cause like I said, man, we all love this game. We all play this game. We all want to see this game thrive. And most of y'all comments and advice on what y'all would like to see is things I 100% agree with, things I have hit on, and things that just overall should be added to the game if we want to see this, just see this game thrive. Hopefully in a future update, Rockstar maybe add these things and just if they just take at least three ideas from this, implement it into a update in some way, make it a main thing, or just add it into just gameplay as a whole, it'll just be dope. You know what I'm saying? The more the merrier in this case. So basically what I want to do, man, I'm just going to read out some of y'all comments, shout y'all out and just go off, what I'm reading for you, give my thoughts on what you said, and maybe even add some of my own ideas that I feel should be added into the next Red Dead Online update. First off, I want to shout out to Marshmallow Man 907. He says you should make a video in what you want in future DLC and updates, like themes of them, guns, clothes, new vehicles, etc. He also says he loves my vids. First of all, thank you. Glad you love the vids, man. I love y'all that love me. But shout out to you, man. If it weren't for you, this video probably wouldn't even be getting made, because I wouldn't have thought about it. Y'all smart, bro. Y'all think about stuff for me that I don't even think about myself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the GOAT. I'm telling y'all, I love y'all for real. But yeah, man, shouts out to you. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video, man. We got T-Rail Rockstar, or T-Rail R-Star, however you want to look at it. He says simple and straight to the point. They need to add a director mode. And in my head, when he say director mode, I'm guessing he may be thinking of like the Rockstar editor, because I know GTA has a director mode, but that's strictly for single player. Now, if he was specifically saying like they need a director mode for single player, then that'd be dope too. But for me, I'm gonna say Rockstar editor for online, and for like just to maybe add in customizable game modes and stuff. Like, that's something Red Dead definitely needs. That's something that they lacking in. I don't know how long it took Rockstar to add the Rockstar editor, so to speak, into GTA Online, where you know how in GTA Online they can basically customize different races, they can customize different death matches, they can basically make their own game modes. They have the community, the GTA community, go out and make their own game modes and stuff. I feel like that'd be something perfect for Red Dead Online. Have people just put their creative minds, their creative juices, their creative flows and things into game modes and death matches and horse races and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They self. That'll actually maybe get some of this PvP together. I know some of the PvP, like as far as gameplay itself, as far as like ability cards and abusing headshots and just straight Lancasters. Some of that stuff we can't control. But maybe if a person go into the Rockstar editor to create their own game mode, maybe they can even write their rules. Maybe some ability cards won't be available. Maybe you can't use certain ability cards. You can't use certain guns. You have to play this style this way in this game mode that this person created. So I feel like that's definitely something Red Dead Online could definitely use, that could just be a step especially as far as PvP go and stuff like that. That just be amazing to see. Like I said, man, again, T-Rail, man, thank you for your comment. And hopefully, like you said, maybe they will add the Rockstar editor, or maybe they'll call it a director mode or whatever. Just give us, you know what I'm saying, give the Red Dead Online community a chance to let their creative juices flow. That's it. All right, so next I got Mr. Sinatra. I hope I'm not butchering y'all names. If I am butchering y'all name, I do apologize. Let me know if I butcher your name down in the comments, and I'll let you roast the shit out of me. But Mr. Sinatra 1, he basically added a full little paragraph basically explaining his feelings about the just Red Dead as a state. But basically, I'm just going to focus on the things he said he wants to see. At the bottom where it says edit, he said if they do update RDO, give us every aspect of single player. He wants to be able to rob wagons. He wants to rob horses and sell them. He want to be able to break horses and sell them or keep them. He want to be able to rob homes, trains, NPC, maybe like gang, like maybe NPCs. You know how in story mode you can just rob NPCs. You can have give me your money, put them at gunpoint. You don't even have to point a gun at them for real, but he want to be able to rob NPCs. He want to be able to rescue NPCs from events. He want to buy new horses, buy new guns. And maybe because I'm so good, he want to be able to become a lawman. So he basically saying that he got good honor. He probably got max good honor, and he wants to become a lawman, hunt down outlaw players, so to speak, or just NPC outlaws. That'd be dope as well. And become an outlaw. And if he extremely bad, get rewarded for it or something. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he's saying if he got super low honor, if he doing super bad deeds, he can get rewarded for it. And that'd be dope. As far as like that go, first of all, Mr. Sinatra, appreciate your comment, but that would be dope to be able to, because this, be able to become a lawman or outlaw or just anything you want in the game. I know Red Dead Online has a deep kind of role play, or that's what Rockstar trying to achieve. They're not really hitting it the way it should be, but that's what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to hit on the role play aspects of the role play aspect of Red Dead Online. So a person should be able to become an outlaw. A person should be able to become a lawman. A person should be able to become a rancher or just something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how deep or detailed a person wants to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a person want to be able to run banks or run a general store or something. But you know what I'm saying? Just something to just go with. You know what I'm saying, they play style, as well as they should 100% make the honor system a feature in the game that has weight. That's one thing about Red Dead Online. The honor system means nothing. It's just, the only thing the honor system do is if you got low honor, you can play these missions. And if you have a high honor, you want to play these missions. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like wishy-washy in a way. So that would be dope, bro, to have that type of stuff. And like I said, just when he hit on like just certain aspects of single players, that's one thing that would just, first of all, that would just be amazing to see. Just certain things that you can do in the single player added to online. Now, I don't know how easy said and done that is, because maybe certain things from single player can't be added to online for technical reasons or balance reasons or something like that. But just to be able to rob NPCs, that should be easy. Like, just what's keeping us from pointing our gun, pressing Y or triangle on PlayStation or whatever button it is on PC, pressing the rob button, person not giving us our money, they fight back, they be like, I ain't giving you shit, take our, run off, shoot at us, we kill them, then we take the money, however we want to do it, go in a store, rob the store, maybe we could do it stealthily if we, we could do it as if nobody know about it. We go out, lawman don't even get alert, like in story mode, and just have it like that. Again, like he said, he hit on being able to rob horses, being able to rob wagons, like maybe stage coaches, wagons, and selling them to, you remember in the story mode, Clay Davies, Defense Guy, then Emerald Ranch. We have these people already in the game. And Rockstar did tease, I don't know how many of y'all remember, but in the beginning, when you first started Red Dead and you was going through the whole tutorial and stuff, you remember in the beginning when we basically got our first horse through Clay Davies and stuff, and they basically teased that we were going to be able to steal horses and sell them and all that stuff. Yeah, they actually had that already teased in the game as content that was going to happen in the future. Now, I'm not saying that they not going to do it, but come on, Rockstar, it's been almost 3 years. Like, at this point, did y'all forget? If we is, this is the bell ring. Like, come on, bro, we need this stuff, or we want this stuff. And like I said, they can find a way to balance it and keep it, keep it clean, keep it going, and keep it, online based, keep it something for us to want to grind for and do. But yeah, man, like I said, Mr. Sinatra, man, thank you for your comment, and right on to the next one. So we got Interface, another short and sweet. He basically said, let's wait for the next heist. Now, I know this isn't, you might not think of this as he he, you know what I'm saying, he's saying what he want to see. But basically he did. He basically saying right now he want to see a heist. He wants to see a heist. He said, let's wait for next heist. There isn't any heist added to the game. So basically, exactly, he wants to see heists. And that's something we all want to see. We want to be able to see heists. We want to see robberies. You know what I'm saying? Like, robberies should be little things that happen throughout the free mode. Heist should be a big thing, and you should be able to do it just like in GTA Online. You should be able to go and heist solo, or you should be able to do it with a full posse. Maybe a 4, maybe you could do a full posse of 8. And they have different variations of heists. Have bank heists, have train heists, and I mean big heists too. Bank heists, train heists. Let's have different approaches. Let's have different things, different outcomes that can happen. And let's, like, I don't want it to be like if one posse member dies, then the whole heist is over just because one posse member died. Now, if all posse members go down, or if a majority of your posse members go down to where the point where it's like, you can't possibly complete this heist without this number of people, then yeah, that'd be dope. Then it'd be like, and then like once you're done with the heist, maybe they'll do, you remember in the story mode, if you shot up a town really, really bad, the whole town will turn red, and that'll basically be a no-go zone for you. They should add that too. Like if you rob a heist, I said rob a heist. Say you rob a bank, say you rob the Valentine Bank. You rob that bank, the whole Valentine town should be red. And it's like the moment you go in there and if a cop see you, spot you, notice your horse, anything, instant wanted level. And they should be on you hard, like a 5-star, 6-star wanted level in GTA. This should be an insane amount of people to the world where you either gonna die, leave that town, or you gonna have to shoot everybody to shit. And basically you're gonna have to basically boost your in infamous level, or however you want to do it, to where, you know what I'm saying. But if you lay low, you stay at the town for a while, eventually it'll go away. Maybe you pay off your bounty or something like that, it'll eventually go away. So that'd be dope. That's just an idea I have, coming from the idea that interface comedy. That'd be dope. Like I said, man, a lot of this stuff is already in story mode. They could just port it over to online. Like I said, I don't know if that's easier said than done, but that'll also make for great content if they can find some way to add it to online, and if it need to be balanced, then balance it the correct way. So yeah, man, interface, thank you for your comment. I really appreciate it. We on to the next one. All right. Again, I got another one. We got another one from Mr. Sinatra. He basically giving us some more, some more advice, or another comment on some things he would like to see in the game. So basically, he basically saying everything I said, just recently. He basically saying they need to take every aspect of single player and implement it into online. He basically said he want to add more guns, add more horses, add ranches, farms, mansion, add random event like swamp people trying to kill you, which is dope. He said add random gangs trying to jump you. Like, it's dope. Like, that's dope. He said it's so simple, I'm amazed. How can I not ride wagons or horses to sell? You know what I'm saying? Then he go on a little mini rant about GTA Online. But exactly. Just add in certain aspects of single player. Now I know some things won't, like I said, I know some things of single player won't work, but we're not asking for like the insane stuff. We asking about, I noticed most of us is asking what happens, we asking about single player things that happen in the free mode. We're not asking for slow down, dead eye, nothing game breaking. We asking for just plain old, just an immersive free roam. And that's exactly what Red Dead Online needs. It's a big world, a gigantic world, and sometimes it can feel empty. Most of us fast travel across the map anyway, and that's because there's nothing interesting in the world. There's no point to travel from point A to point B except for maybe just a random event of some lady asking you to help her for her to shoot at you or something, or a camp being hit up and something like that. Or you have to save these people from the camp. Like, why do I have to save these people from the camp? What if I want to be with the guys that's robbing? And what if I'm like, shoot, I want to take what they taking, kill them, and I want to kill them, and then I want to take what they was trying to take. Screw killing them just to save the people at the camp. I want to kill them and then kill the people at the camp so I can see what they got. Or maybe not kill them and lasso them and hog tie them and then take what they got. And it still be a mission pass and you get rewarded for it. Maybe you'll get a different type of reward that, from when you would have saved it, but still you get rewarded for it instead of it being a mission failed or something. So again, that'd be dope. Like I said, like I've been saying, like I think a lot of us feel, take certain aspect of Red Dead Redemption 2 single player and put it in online, and it'll be great. Again, Mr. Sinatra, thank you for your comment. On to the next one. We got Brandon Duarte. Like I said, man, if I'm butchering y'all name, I do apologize. But he basically said he basically saying as a new player, he happy with the roles and stuff, but that's about it. But basically his point is we need a gambler role. We need to make an underground fight club, and he said let's be a goddamn cowboy in a cowboy game, which I totally agree. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like Red Dead Online is an outlaw game, an outlaw cowboy game. Like I said, I do agree with the freedom to be whatever you want to be. I do agree with the freedom to, if you want to be a lawman or if you want to be a rancher, if that's what you choose, it is online. You should be able to choose what you want to be inside of your game that you're playing with your character, with the person that you building up. But for me, I want to be an outlaw. I want to be an outlaw. I want to be an Arthur Morgan, John Marston style outlaw. I want to shoot you in your face and do all this other stuff, but I also want to have morals behind what I do. You know how Arthur and John, they always feel like they're a bad person, but at the end of the day, they actually have a great heart. That's the type of thing. That's the type of build I want my character to be. I want to be an outlaw. I want to run from the cops. I want to have to defend myself. I want the cops chasing me. I want to be put in some fucked up situations. But I want to have a good heart. I want my honor level to reflect me having a good heart, but I am an outlaw. That's the thing I'm scared of. I don't want, just because I have high honor, to instantly mean that I'm a lawman. I want to have high honor, but be an outlaw, because my high honor reflects that my character does have a good heart. My character is not just a straight evil asshole like Michael or Joe or just a person like that, Dutch, so to speak. And maybe, like I said, man, and then on down the line, maybe I want to change. Maybe I don't want to be such a good guy no more. Maybe in the game, in my head, like I said, because I create little scenarios and I role play in my own head. Maybe something happened in the game that changes my outlook on the world, and I become just a evil asshole. And I just shoot anything and everything, and I become a reflection of what I used to be. Something like what Dutch was, right? That'd be dope. But he definitely says we need a gambler role, and that's something I'm not gonna say maybe a role. But if they do add into a role, that'll be dope. First of all, they need to give us gambling. As far as, I know we got poker in the game, but that's pretty much it. Like, what happened to blackjack? What happened to five finger fillet? What happened to dominoes? What happened to these type of things? And I know most of the time, most of these things pretty much gonna die out to us, at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? It's an online game. These type of things that happen. But it's just the fact that it can be in the game. And if they add a role, then that'll make it a little bit more playable. It'll last a little longer, because you'll be playing this stuff and not only getting money, but you'll also be getting rewarded for participating in these events, whether it's clothing, whether it's gun bells, whether it's a horse, whether it's gun, variant gun skill, maybe an entirely new gun altogether. If they make it dope, it'll make us want to grind for it. If it's dope content, it'll make us want to grind for it. It'll make us want to go out there. It'll make us want to go out here and gamble our money away and gamble maybe possibly our gold and just basically interact with the content that's added, like gambling. Then he said a fight club, and I feel like a lot of people have been saying this. People have been saying this since beta days, to add some form of underground fight club or some form of just fight club, period. And to think about fight club, wouldn't it be dope if one day you just in a town and you go inside a saloon, and the moment you go in the saloon, somebody just pop you in your shit. Somebody just hit you dead in the mouth, boom, and next thing you know, a whole bar fight just erupt. And you ain't even do nothing. Like, you just get hit in the face with a whole chair. Your character just pow. And next thing you know, it's a whole bar fight. Or maybe you in there chilling, and one dude in there talking too much, and then next thing you know, one of the NPCs crack him upside the head with a ball. And next thing you know, they end up fighting. And it's up to you if you choose to interact in the fight or leave or just watch the whole thing, unfold. And hopefully you don't get hit, because if you sit there, it's a chance you can get popped in your mouth too. And I feel like that'll be dope. That'll be amazing things. And then, like I said, have an actual fight club where we go into a certain area, we go into a certain spot, and we fight it out, and we maybe can bet, we can do side bets. Like, if we not fight two people that spectating or watching, we should be able to do a side bet. Like, if let's Cowboy 222 beats Cowgirl, I'm just gonna say Cowgirl 225, basic generic ass names I know. But if they beat each other up, then boom. And maybe, like I said, maybe they should have some way they can balance it. Maybe they have to revamp the whole fighting system a little bit, even though fighting in this game is fun. If they was to add a fight club with progression and roles, and if that was to be like a mainstream DLC, they would have to tweak the melee combat a little bit to make it fair for both parties, or make it fair for, maybe lesser players that got lower health and stuff like that. Maybe you can only fight a person of the same caliber as yourself, or I don't know how they would do it. And like I said, they also need to actually revamp just combat, hand-to-hand combat as a whole. Because, hand-to-hand combat in Red Dead could get really sloppy. It's really fun, but it can get really sloppy. But yes, man, Brandon Duarte, like I said, I do apologize if I am butchering your name, but I definitely agree with this. This is definitely an amazing, amazing idea. Thank you for your comment, man. On to the next one. We have probably the biggest and most detailed comment that I've gotten throughout my entire Red Dead video discussion series. And this one is from Rad Mad. Big shout out to you, man. I love this comment. I love every suggestion you put throughout this entire comments, bro. And I'm basically gonna just break it down and just let y'all hear this for yourself, because he was hitting it, bro. He was hitting nails on the head. So first of all, he said, give us the ending to the Land of Opportunity mission. He said it's been 2 fucking years and we have not gotten the ending to her story or our revenge. And he basically said apparently the final boss character model is in the game, files for online. And to be honest, it's been so long that I forgot who the boss was. And I remember it's some lady, right? It's some lady I remember, because we already took down the guy. We took down the guy first. Then we took down Jeremiah Shaw and the other guy, Dan Blackwater. So now we basically got, the lady, the wife or whoever. But yes, like at this point, we didn't just completely surpass that whole entire story. We got moonshine shacks now, and we naturally sedating animals and getting sprayed in the face by Harriet ladies and shit. But we ain't even completed the story of basically why we even in the world of Red Dead Online in the first place. Why we free, why we not in jail. Just basically our whole character's backstory is not completed. I don't know if they just threw it out and said, fuck this shit, and we don't want to do it, or maybe they trying to turn this into some gigantic thing, or maybe this is supposed to be the end of our story. I don't know. But it's weird. Like, that is strange that it been damn near 2 years and they haven't completed the Jessica Leclerc story, or our revenge story, or however you want to look at it. So yeah, I do agree with you on that. Then my boy goes to say, make Undead Nightmare. He said, make an Undead Nightmare game for online where 4 to 7 players are called to action because of the zombie apocalypse is back and we need them to save towns. Make it a round system where after we finish the last round, the last town we get in the mass. Wait, he said make it a round system where after we finish the last round in the last town, we get the mask and the Legend of the Apocalypse outfit. Okay. And could even make it a story, and he could even make it a story for online out of it. So basically, I'm sorry that I read that so stupid, but basically what he's saying is add an Undead Nightmare for online, and basically he's saying it should be like a round, so it should be like maybe like a, when I think of that, I'm thinking maybe like Call of Duty Zombies, or like a horde mode type of thing where we go into a town. Like I said, I'm gonna just say Valentine. Valentine. If you don't know, Valentine is my favorite town in the game. Valentine and Rose are like my favorite. New Hanover is my favorite area, period. But we go in there, we get called to action. Maybe, like I said, they turn it into a story. It's a reason behind it. And we basically save the towns from this zombie apocalypse. And basically we wipe out the characters or the NPC zombies. Maybe they have some boss zombies, like some big zombies at the end or towards the end that we got to take out as a group, something like that. And then once we complete every town or every area, We complete it, and then at the end, you get a grand reward of what he said. He said Apocalypse. He said we get a mask and the Legend of Apocalypse outfit, which would be dope. Maybe they bring back the Undead Nightmare mask from the actual. I forgot the name of it. Maybe that's the name of the mask as well. But if you know what I'm talking about from Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 1 Undead Nightmare DLC, then you know what I'm talking about. But that'll be dope. That'll be amazing. That'll be amazing Halloween content. You can grind out your Halloween pass with it and all that stuff. It'll be a story behind it, cutscenes, hopefully, and everything else. Add some new characters. Just bring it to life. And that'll be amazing. Then he goes to say, this one is pretty simple. He basically said, allow us to modify our outfits like in story mode. Open vests, closed coats, etc. Also let us cut our beard like we can do to author in story mode. Lastly, bring clothes from story mode into online. This is something I actually thought was going to be in online when online came out. I thought we was going to be able to grow our hair out and grow our beards out. Maybe not for a female character. I don't want, unless, you into that thing, you want to be the bearded lady or something. But for men, we should be able to grow our beards out and grow our hair out. Women, they should be able to grow their hair out. And maybe women can grow their hair out a lot longer than men and have a lot of different girlier style hairstyles or, shorter style, different things that they can do with their hair because they are women. And men, we can style our hair, based on the length. So if you want a super long hairstyle length, then you have to grow your hair out or maybe pop hair tonics. Because I don't even think they have the hair tonics in here. Because like I said, hair doesn't grow. Grow your beard out to a certain length. And then you style it based on the length of your beard. Basically like in story mode. And I thought that was going to be into the game, but it was never added. But I also think that'll be a dope feature. I'm pretty sure a lot of us want to grow our beards out to however we want to and customize it from there. And if you don't want a beard, then you should have to keep it up to keep your hair from growing and getting too bushy and too big to where you have to go to the barbershop or go to your camp and shave your beard, shave your mustache and stuff like that. It'll be amazing. And like I said, it'll just be crazy. You come back to the game one day, maybe you leave the game, and when you come back, your character got a big old bushy beard. That'll be dope. All right, so next, he goes to say, give us robberies, not some more deluxe stranger missions. I actually thought that was funny. He said deluxe stranger missions. I'm dead. He said not no more deluxe stranger missions. He said he want robberies as in random events, or if we get bored, rob a train, a homestead, or a fucking NPC camp. Agreed, bro. A random stagecoach or who just robbed a random stagecoach who just robbed the bank or homestead. Also incorporate the bandana system into online. So basically what he's saying, he wants to see robberies added into free mode. That's basically what everybody wants. He basically broke it down about the different robberies he want to see. And then he also said, bring in the bandana system into online. If you don't know what the bandana system is, it's basically say if you're about to do a crime and you put your bandana on, and say if you get a wanted level, right, or whatever, you do your crime, you get a wanted level, and you know how you get a wanted level, the red bubble pop up, and once you make it outside the red bubble, you start losing your wanted level. Where in the bandana system, if you rob in story mode, if you do a crime with the bandana on, go through your crime and you get outside the red bubble, once you take the bandana off, you basically lose the wanted level like 4 times as fast, and they don't really notice you that much. They can't make you, and if you do get seen by the lawman or something, they can't see you. They can't mark who you are. They won't automatically know like it's you until they either see you for, they look at you for a good period of time or something like that. And also in story mode, if you do a crime and you go and you change your clothes, change your hairstyle, change your horse and all that, that makes it a lot less. That makes it a lot less noticeable of yourself. Basically, you changed up your whole appearance so people won't really know it's you. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what he meant about the bandana system. And yes, I do agree that should be a thing in the game. Another thing he said is simple. I'm just going to simply say, give us the Mexico DLC. Then he go into detail basically saying we need to go there where Mrs. LeCurt's best friend went, and the law doesn't have permission to go and arrest her. Also 4 players hired, and her, and so arrest her. So 4 players are hired and disguised to go in there and take her back in the States with, take her back to the States with it, turn it into a firefight with everyone fighting the border patrol. Payout is 200 to 250 plus. So I'm guessing this is some kind of like He basically looking at it as some kind of like DLC, like a Mexico heist DLC or Mexico rescue DLC, where we go to Mexico, and not only do we just go to Mexico, we have a reason for going to Mexico. It's a purpose behind going to Mexico, which is amazing. Like, everybody want to go to Mexico, but I know we want to go to Mexico, but we don't want to go to Mexico just to be going to Mexico. We want to have things to do in Mexico. And if it just start off like this, like kind of how not Red Dead, but GTA did with Cayo Perico, where you could go to Cayo Perico, but it's only Cayo Perico based. You can only go there when you doing, you know what I'm saying, heist things. I mean, you could go over there to party and stuff, but you can't really explore the whole entire island, so to speak. And that'll just be dope. First of all, people want to see Mexico. Mexico is pretty much made. It's pretty much textured. I know if they do bring Mexico in, they have to add some things to it. They have to do certain stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Just do that and make it dope. Add in Mexico, add in a heist behind Mexico, add in a reason for us even going to Mexico in the first place. Don't just have us just going to Mexico just to be going to Mexico just because Mexico is in the game. Give us a reason. Just like you said, behind Jessica Leclerc. Maybe somebody kidnapped, Jessica Leclerc, and we have to go save her. 4 players have to go save her. Maybe somebody kidnapped Crips, and we have to go save them. Or whoever, Maggie Fike, whoever we in contact with, we have to go save our contact. Again, amazing ass comment, amazing ass suggestion. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue. Then it say make Sisika Penitentiary and the casino boat accessible for online/free roam. Or better yet, give us a mission where we need to get money to fund the operation we're running. We also need to break a new ally out of Sisika Penitentiary as their crimes have finally caught up with them. With either us dressing up as guards, keeping the outfit after the job, or going loud and proud, either taking a boat or a balloon to save our new contact. So basically, he straight up going straight to story mode with that mission with Arthur Morgan and Sadie Adler go and save John out of the damn prison. First of all, that was probably one of the most epic missions in the game. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the finale as well, and the whole raid in Braithwaite Manor, and the whole fucking Saint Denis Bank, all the missions was epic. But he basically on that type of time, and that's dope. First of all, that also bring in the damn hot air balloon back into online. Maybe we can't purchase it for ourselves, but we'll be able to use it. We'll be able to have fun with it for a little while, do it in a little mission, and you know what I'm saying, like that. But it also give us a chance to go into Sisika, save an ally. Like I said, maybe a new contact get locked up, but we have to go save him out of Sisika. Or like you said, maybe we need to fund a criminal or organization or something that we trying to run, and we need the funds for it, and we go rob the casino boat. Y'all remember that big ass boat that Arthur and them went to go do, and they turned into a big ass shootout? Like, think about that in online. That shit'll be insane. Think about that, especially in free mode. And maybe you can really go in that bad boy and break into the safes and all that shit. That shit'll be dope. Man, my boy really hitting it on the head with this, bro. This shit is all amazing, bro. And I agree. Something like this would be hella fun to see. But last but not least, man, the Rad Mad, but Rad Mad basically my final point / suggestion is a lawman / outlaw road. Outlaw Road DLC. Simple. Something everybody been asking for a long time. But basically, he break it down and say, you want to be a dishonorable killer / outlaw and make a name for yourself and your crew? Kill people. Rob them. He'll let them live just to tell the tale. So if you want to do that, you want to kill people, rob people, maybe you want to let a few people live just so they can tell the tale, do that. You're a badass. You're an outlaw. Can't nobody tell you what you can and can't do. What you mean? Then he goes to say, with the lawman role, he said with the lawman role, you go out with other players and NPCs possibly and take out the outlaws where they are holding up. The mining town in Kota, the deserts of Tumbleweed, the mountains of New Hanover, the swamps of the bayou. All this at your fingertips and more. Boy, you need to work for us. Boy, you sound like you trying to sell me something. I'm going to buy it. Here, take my bread. This sound good here. You can have it, my boy. At your fingertips and more. Rewards you may ask? He said this. Rewards you may ask? No cap. Boy, I'm telling you something like a fool with this one. Enough gold to buy an Arabian. But if you die, you lose the money and have to restart from the planning stage. Law loses, they are fired and tried to be hung for their incompetence. So basically what he's saying is it should be like this massive mission type thing where it's pitting the outlaws versus the lawmen. And if the law loses, they should be tried, hung for their incompetence. Something like that. You know how in the PvP mode, at the end of the PvP mode, they show the losing team or the losing player, like I don't know how they do it. But they basically show the losing team inside coffins while the winning team stand over them like, yeah, we did this. I'm guessing that's what it should be. At the end, if the law loses, which y'all gonna lose, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna lose because, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't messing with the outlaws. We outlaw gang, cuz. But if y'all do, if y'all lose, y'all will, basically, I guess at the end, maybe we'll have a cutscene where the sheriff of whatever town we just hit have all y'all hung up on ropes and we watch all y'all get hanged at the end. Whereas if we lose, then we all go to jail and we all get hanged at the end or something like that. And it's a big old cut scene behind it and stuff like that. A story to it and all that type of stuff. We can basically pick and choose what we want. And like I said, not just outlaw roles and lawman roles. Because I'm pretty sure everybody don't want to be an outlaw. Everybody don't want to be a lawman. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a rancher, be a rancher. But I feel like they shouldn't force these things onto us. I feel like all the roles that we've had are forced. And I don't feel like we should be able to pick and choose what we should do. Now, do I think a lawman should have the ability to become an outlaw? Yes. But I feel like it should be a purpose behind it. Like maybe somebody corrupts you and you eventually becomes an outlaw. Or maybe an outlaw will see the error of his ways and become a lawman. Or maybe an outlaw just be like, I'm done with the outlaw life and basically pull a John Marston and we just become ranchers. We want to leave all that stuff behind us and we become a rancher or farmer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That stuff would be dope. And it's just dope. Like I really loved all y'all comments. First of all, I'm not trying to single out nothing, but I just really love what he did. He really just broke it down and basically just hit it head for head on what he would like to see in this game. And I think it's amazing, bro. Like you did this, all y'all and everybody, if you thought of this stuff yourself and just everything, bro. So that's just my inputs on y'all comments. There's some things I also would like to see. I also threw some things I would like to see. I'm sorry for the length of this video. I basically just wanted to break this down as much as I could, get as much information of things that I would like to see, as well as what you guys would like to see in future DLC. And if y'all would like to see another video like this, then leave some suggestion of what you would like to see in the next DLC down in the comments below. And I'll do another video of this caliber. And maybe I'll just do it strictly based on y'all comments. I won't even add my 2 cents. I'll just read y'all comments and, you know, basically, I'll probably add my 2 cents as far as how I feel about what you commented or if I agree with it or not. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, guys. Like I said, man, a shouts out to every last one of y'all who got put in the video, everybody that been coming. Shouts out to everybody that been commenting or just supporting my videos, period. I love all y'all. Shouts out to all my new subscribers. Shouts out to all my old subscribers. All y'all, I love each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, guys. So all the support y'all dropping this video is highly appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be easy. Take care.